Whoa, episode 28 of SBK, man. What's going on? This episode, we titling just simply Snoop Be Knowing, because that's what we talking about on this episode. I had people submit anonymous comments, questions, scenarios, situations. I had y'all submit that on Instagram. A couple people did, and that's what we're going to get into. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about the Super Bowl in New Orleans this year. And it's been announced Kendrick Lamar performing for the halftime show. And everybody crying. Everybody fucking crying. Nicki Minaj crying. Master P crying. Birdman crying. Everybody but Lil Wayne crying. All the people in New Orleans crying. All the Lil Wayne fans crying. By the way, I got my Saints jersey on because we won our game Sunday. Who that? You hear me? Shout out to my boy Michael Thomas. He ain't on nobody's team yet. They need to bring him in. Stop playing. They need to bring him in. He can't do no worse than what we got. Stop tripping. You hear me? We got the win Sunday though. Big win against Carolina. But anyway, everybody pissed off, upset, crying, panties in a bunch because the Super Bowl in New Orleans and Lil Wayne not headlining a halftime show. And I keep trying to tell everybody, it's the fucking Super Bowl. It ain't really got nothing to do with New Orleans. Y'all done got hooked on the last couple Super Bowls. Okay, we had the LA thing with Dr. Dre and Snoop and K-Dot and all of them. They did their thing in LA. In Miami, I think they had Jennifer Lopez. I don't know if Pitbull was a part of that. I can't remember, a couple years ago. But other than that, no other host city have anything to do with that town's talent. If it's in New York, they don't have New York acts coming out for the whole halftime show. It's in Arizona. They don't got whoever from Arizona coming out for the halftime show. It don't have nothing to do with where the Super Bowl held at, that this person from that town got to represent it and this, that, and the other. On top of that, Lil Wayne just don't say Super Bowl halftime show to me. And obviously not to the NFL people and whoever else running that shit. Jay-Z, Rock Nation, all of them. He don't say Super Bowl halftime show. Get over it. Get over it. If it was, I could see Nicki Minaj. I could see Drake. I don't see Lil Wayne as the halftime. Y'all niggas gotta let this Lil Wayne shit die down. Like, what's his biggest hit? Wayne's biggest hit is Lollipop. The biggest hit that he got, his biggest hit is Lollipop. Lollipop. That's what y'all want to hear at the halftime show? Y'all want to hear Lollipop? Wayne's biggest hit as a solo artist is Lollipop. Y'all not thinking about this shit. The Super Bowl is not local. The Super Bowl is not national. The Super Bowl is global. The Super Bowl is global. Not saying Wayne not a global artist. Yeah, he's known in pockets of the world. But he is not, when you say Lil Wayne in Africa or Lil Wayne in France, he ain't popping like that. He never was popping like that. He popping amongst you niggas, and in America, Wayne just ain't got it like that. And if you think Kendrick ain't got it like that, you don't know music. You don't know music if you think Kendrick just popping because he just did the shit with Drake. The boy got like 10 Grammys. He got several number ones. So if you think Wayne a bigger artist globally than Kendrick Lamar, you're crazy. They talking about Kendrick Lamar as one of the best all time. And he only been in a few years. Now they on Facebook said nobody want to hear no damn pussy and drug music. Exactly. What is he even talking? What? Long hair, thick, red bone? Long as my bitches love me? What song is he gonna perform at the Super Bowl, y'all? Somebody on, let's see, where we at? Let's hop into the comments on Facebook. So Long Jones said, do the numbers. Straight J say people feel like Kendrick ain't got no hits either. People don't know no better. They ain't into music. They in the one genre of music and they ain't into music, period. So Long Jones say Kendrick will be doing Super Bowl for the second time. That's a fact. Because he came out with Dre and them. Did he do his own? I can't remember if he did his own, but I know he came out with Dre and them. Straight J say boys was Kenny haters a year ago. My dog had a phenomenal year. You got to tip your hat where you got to call a spade a spade. That's why everybody jumping on my case. Oh, you from New Orleans and you ain't for Wayne. First of all, Wayne ain't lived in New Orleans since the fucking 90s. Wayne ain't a Saints fan. So don't bring this New Orleans shit to me because it's Wayne. Yeah, we fuck with Wayne. Yeah, we rock with Wayne, but we rock with the old Wayne. See that anything past 2005, that's the rest of the country Wayne. That ain't New Orleans Wayne no more. Wayne was for us pre-2005. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's just he not a global. Kendrick got a song with Rihanna. Nobody could debate that Rihanna is a global artist, globally renowned artist. Wayne don't have no joints like that. He don't. See, we think nostalgia and we think back to Wayne when he was killing it on all the features and he was killing it with the mixtapes. And then we loved that so much when he dropped his albums and they went platinum from the mixtapes. Let's not get it twisted. When Wayne was going platinum in the weekend, 500,000 or however much he was doing in a week, that was from his mixtape work. That was from his feature work. Wayne ain't really the classic albums. He done dropped how many albums? How many of them was classics? Not that many. I don't know what this name say. Ab explains it all. Ab explains it all. It was never going to be Lil Wayne, but to say he's not international is crazy. He's just not palatable. He's not, you're not even about to get me to try to pronounce that word. Like Snoop, Mary J, and Rihanna. That's why I say, I didn't say he's not worldwide. I didn't say he's not international. But he's not on the same international tip as them artists that you just named, as Snoop Dogg, as Mary J. Blige, as Rihanna, as Taylor Swift. That ain't him. That ain't Wayne. Now they on Facebook say he nice, but he ain't got no Super Bowl etiquette. That's another thing. You want him to get up there and what he wearing at the Super Bowl? Cause y'all nigga get on stage and I don't know what the fuck he be having on. He gonna get on stage and he gonna get on stage have a cup in his hand. He gonna get on stage have a blunt in his hand. Don't act like I'm saying something ignorant because this is how you get on stage. This ain't the place for that. The Super Bowl is not a national thing. This is a world-renowned thing. This is global. This is global. We all love Wayne. We all did his thing. We all believe he's one of the top artists to ever touch a mic. But I don't see him as a Super Bowl. And then I see people talking about he should bring out Juvenile and BG. Bro, y'all crazy? Do y'all know what the Super Bowl is? Do y'all know what the Super Bowl is? The Super Bowl is not Essence Fest. The Super Bowl is not the House of Blues. It's the biggest stage in the world. It's bigger than the Grammys. Houston Kid said, you thinking Wayne can't code switch is crazy. He literally be on ESPN with no blunt or no cup. He's also not performing on ESPN. There's a difference in going on a platform and talking versus your bag and what you do and how you do what you do. Him getting on ESPN, that's not what he does. That's just a guest appearance. That's not his bag. His bag is performing. And the way he performs, he's going to perform how he performs. He's not going to switch up. If you know Wayne or if you know any artist for the most part, how they carry the act is how they carry the act. Super Bowl is an elaborate show. What song and what elaborate show to go with a song Wayne got? Ab explains it all. Say ESPN is one audience. Grammy is one audience. Super Bowl is international. Family fun is the purpose of sports. Thank you. I mean, I don't understand y'all make my head hurt. Houston Kid said, you don't know Wayne. You don't even listen to him, and he from your city. Listen, guy, I was listening to Wayne before you even knew who Wayne was. Straight J say, tired of this topic already. Wayne got a few songs, though. I was listening to Wayne before you even knew who Wayne was. Stop it. By the time you got hold of Wayne, he wasn't even Wayne to us no more. He was somebody else. By the time you start listening to him and heard of him. Anyway, Straight J said uproar. Okay, sure. Sure. Can a nigga even remember the words to his songs? He didn't even say he don't perform songs because he don't even know the words to his own songs. He don't even know the words to his own songs. He just performed at Essence Fest and everybody was whining and crying about it was a bad job. They made the city look bad. The whole city of New Orleans was just complaining about Wayne them performing at Essence Fest and the type of show that they put on. And now y'all crying because y'all want to perform at Super Bowl. Y'all don't make sense. Y'all just want cry to cry. He was just in New Orleans for Essence Fest in July, and everybody was crying about the show, how bad it was, and then it was embarrassing. It was on TV making us look bad. And now y'all want them in front of, and that was just for Essence. Now y'all want them in front of the whole world to embarrass us. Be quiet. Y'all sound crazy. Now they on Facebook say they want a Hot Boy reunion for the Super Bowl. Like, right. So anyway, put that to bed. Wayne ain't performing at the Super Bowl. He probably never will perform at the Super Bowl because he's not that type of artist. He don't have that type of audience. Sorry. Damn. Everybody can't perform at the Super Bowl. Abby explained it all. Say, when does the hometown artist perform at Super Bowl? That's what I keep saying. They let this LA shit fool them. They did it in LA, okay, with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. That was a one-off situation. They did it with Miami with J-Lo. Out of them 2 times, you can't name when it was in another town, and that hometown artist had to perform. It ain't. Nikki with the dread say Cali had Cali artists. The Super Bowl has been going on for 1,000 years, y'all. If all you could revert back to is Cali from the year before last, the point is made. That's not a thing. It ain't a thing because it's in your hometown that you should be up there. I mean, not Straight Jake say J-Lo ain't from Miami. J-Lo, Shakira, Pitbull, I can't remember. Whoever it was. So, but you only making my point for me. Hometown heroes and hometown artists, that don't mean you gonna perform in the Super Bowl because it's in your town. Super Bowl was in Houston. Did they have goddamn Slim Thug and goddamn Bun B, Scarface? No, that's not what the Super Bowl is. It don't got nothing to do with your hometown. What's wrong with people? Y'all getting on my nerves. Goddamn hometown. It's in New Orleans. It should be Wayne. And why? Houston kids say Houstoners would have liked it though. Of course Houston. I'm not even doing this with y'all. I feel like something wrong with y'all. I'm not even doing this with y'all. Anyway, moving on. So like I said, I dropped this anonymous thing on Instagram for people to ask questions, ask for advice, tell me a situation that they're in, get an opinion other than their own, and a few people dropped something. So let me get into them. I'm going to read them right here. So I didn't post these on Instagram, but I'm going to get into them right now. Why do older guys go for younger women? I don't know who posted none of these. All this is anonymous. And I'm probably going to leave it up. I might do this again for next week episode. Get a few more comments or questions and do an episode on that. But anyway, so this anonymous person said, why do older guys go for younger women? And I feel like that's common sense, right? And it depends on, you say younger, but how younger? What's the age? What we talking about? 90 on Facebook say easy to control and no kids. That's why I say it depends on how young. Now, if you 40 and a girl 20 something, she might still have kids. I don't know if you could control her either, because the way these young girls rolling now, they in these streets, they doing shit. I don't know if you could control them. But it's definitely who more, I don't want to say more attractive, but who more appealing to a 40-year-old man? Is it another 40-year-old woman who done had possibly, I said possibly, ladies, don't jump down my throat, who done possibly had her best days behind her? Or a 20-year-old, 22-year-old who's still in her prime and got her best days to come? Men physical creatures. So just put the brainwashing and molding to the side. Put them not having kids to the side. Let's just talk about the pure physical aspect of it. What you going with? That's easy. Who tighter? You know what I'm saying? Got the who titties sit up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Who stomach a little flatter? You know what I'm saying? That's easy. But then now we could get into, you 40 years old or 40 and up, 30 and up, and you got a little 22, 21-year-old. You more established in life. You got a little more going for yourself. You could probably manipulate her a little bit with that. Whereas a woman who your age should be on the same level as you, should have her a little paper, should have herself established a little bit. You can't manipulate her with the same things you can manipulate a little 20-year-old with. For the most part. Shouldn't be able to. If you can manipulate a 40-year-old woman the same way you can manipulate a 20-year-old woman, something wrong with that 40-year-old woman. I feel like that was an easy one. And it ain't just with men and women. Same way with women with men. It's a lot of these older cougars who want these young men. They look better. They more physically sound. You know what I'm saying? She could take care of him. He ain't got the same thing she got, so she could manipulate him a little bit with that. You know what I'm saying? He want a little bit of what she got. She could dangle a few things in front of that boy and make him, you know what I'm saying, act a certain way that she can't do with another 40-year-old, 50-year-old man who already established, been working, done been through this before. And now they on Facebook say them young boys last longer. See what I'm saying? Same way with the men with the women. You can't do the same thing with a 40-year-old woman in the bed that you could do with a 20-year-old girl in bed. Know what I'm saying? Let's not act crazy. So why men go for younger women? Several reasons. They might feel like they could get over with a little bit more. They might manipulate you a little bit. And really, is it even manipulation? Because if you're a young woman messing with an older man, you messing with an older man for a reason. It ain't because of his looks for the most part, probably. It's probably because he a little more established. He got a little money. He could take care of you. He give you a little something. You know what I'm saying? So is it really manipulation? Because you think it's manipulation, but she is allowed. That's what she want. She in it for that. She in it for that exact reason of what you think you manipulating. She in it for that. She in it because you got a little money. She in it because you got a little status. It's a two-way street. So that's why I don't never like to hear when people say this stuff. Somebody taking care of, taking advantage of this young girl. Or, what you think this young girl in it for with this 50-year-old man, 60-year-old man? Why you think she fucking with him? It ain't an accident. They both using each other. Straight Jig just said it on the chat. Straight Jig said, nah, niggas still be manipulating though, cause broke niggas fuck with little girls too. That's true. They might be broke, but they might not be as broke. Whatever it is that they manipulating these girls with, the girls are with them for that manipulation. What we call it manipulation. They don't want to be with the young boys because they play too much. They don't know what they want. Give this older dude, he know what he want. He telling you what he want, telling you how he wants you to move, what he wants you. They in it for the same, they in it for them reasons. Now, do they know how far it's going to go? I don't know. But they in it for the same reason. Same way with a young man with an older woman. They in it for the same reasons. We calling it manipulation, but they in the game for that. That's why they fucking with this person. All right, let me see what else I got. Why do guys try to keep the peace with their baby mama while pursuing other women? I don't have no baby mama, so I'm not an expert on baby mamas and baby daddies, but Snoop Be Knowing, this is another, it's deeper than what it say. Why guys try to keep peace with their baby mamas? What you mean keep peace with their baby mamas? Now, are we in a relationship? We just got a child together that are just trying to have us co-parent to our best ability? Because that's different than being in a relationship with you and pursuing other women. If we ain't in a relationship, I'm free to pursue other women anywhere it go. I ain't got to keep no peace with you to pursue other women. I could do that regardless. We ain't in a relationship. We ain't together. We just got a child together. Look, Nola said, better keep the peace. I mean, yeah, just for your own sanity, for your own peace of mind. You might want to keep the peace. Whether you pursuing other women or not, you just want to keep the peace just to have fucking peace, nigga. At this age, I don't know about you young niggas. My peace is everything. So just to keep the peace, just to have peace, niggas should be doing that. I don't know about to pursue other women. Straight Jigs say nigga not supposed to have peace with the baby mama. I feel like, so that comment kind of read off like the man and his baby mama get along. He pursuing whoever this other girl is. Like he trying to go out with her and date her and be with her, and seem like she got a problem because him and his baby mama still tight. That's what that sound like to me. That's what it sound like. Whoever wrote that, that's what it sound like. They on the outside saying this nigga still cool with his baby mama. They get along. They talk. They communicate. And sound like she a little jealous. Sound like she a little jealous. But what you want the man to do? You want him to not be cool with his baby mama just because y'all dating, because y'all rocking, because y'all together? That's still the mother of his child. What you want him to do? Straight J say sound like they messing around and they using the wrong terms. Probably so. Man, y'all welcome to the episode. If you just joining the chat, Snoop Be Knowing episode 28. We live on Facebook. We live on Instagram. You know I'm going to upload this to YouTube tonight or tomorrow night. Make sure y'all follow the YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. The link in the bio on Instagram. Look, Nola said he better be cool and cool end up on child support. I feel like just because y'all ain't cool, you shouldn't end up on child support. If the daddy doing what he's supposed to do and taking care of his children and being there for his children and spending the money he need to spend, just because we ain't cool, that shouldn't end me up on child support. That's a childish woman if that's what's happening. That ain't got nothing to do with getting along with the baby mama. It shouldn't anyway, but we all know it happened. But if you doing that, if you a woman that's putting a man on child support because you and him can't get along, you need to check yourself. If you're a woman that's putting a man on child support because you and him can't get along, you need to look in the mirror, square in the face, look yourself in the eye and say, I ain't shit. Because you ain't shit. If you only putting a man on child support because he don't get along with you, but he doing what he's supposed to do with his babies, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. Look, Nola said, yeah, okay, you still will end up on that. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, my boy. That's why I don't have baby mamas. I keep telling you niggas, you better be better with your batter. I don't have no baby mamas. I ain't got to worry about no child support. Never wanted to be on child support. See, I thought ahead because I didn't want to be on child support, so I ain't do no shit to put me on child support. But that's a different episode for a different time. Let's get back to these questions. So I'm going to end it with this one. It's going to be a short episode tonight. Look, Nola said, if I was dude, I'd leave that chick alone. Yeah, if she got a problem with you being cool with your baby mama, that might not be somebody you want to keep dealing with. Okay, well, here we go. So this was the one that I got that I really wanted to get into, and because there's levels to it. So whoever it was, Excuse me. They said, my fiance recently put his hands on me. My fiance recently put his hands on me. I left immediately, but now it's so hard being alone financially. I think I should go back and try to work it out. What should I do? I'm going to read it one more time for y'all if you just joined in. If you missed it, if you ain't here. Instagram, Facebook, y'all hit that like button for your boy. Let's get the video out to everybody. Got to beat the algorithm. My fiance recently put his hands on me. I left immediately, but now I'm so hold on. I left immediately, but now it's so hard being alone financially. I think I should go back and try to work it out. What should I do? All right. I do not want to make light of the situation. I do not want to discredit nobody's feelings or none of that. Look, Nola say call him when the nigga tripping. All right. The first sentence she said, my fiance recently put his hands on me. Women say that a lot. That's a hard thing to unpack, and we gotta, cause y'all throw that out there. He put his hands on me. What exactly does that mean? Disclaimer: I do not believe nobody should be putting, quote unquote, putting hands on anybody in a relationship. Having said that, we all adults. We all have been in relationships before. We all have dealt with the opposite sex before. Some of y'all deal with the same sex. Y'all always fucking fighting. Y'all same sex motherfuckers. But when you say he put his hands on you, did he punch you? Did he hit you? Did he choke you? Did he push you? Did he grab you? When you say he put his hands on you, exactly what does that mean? Because it's levels to that, and different shit mean different things. Ab explained it all, say some of y'all do need to be choked up. So when you say he put his hands on you, what it mean? Let's go through some of them. If he grabbed you, that's how nigga be. Y'all women drive a nigga crazy. That nigga want to grab y'all sometimes. You know how you snatch a child up when they doing some shit and you grab them, snatch them by the arm? Come on. That happens from time to time. It does happen. It has happened. I have early in my 20s, when I wasn't in control with myself, it would happen. I would snatch you. What are you talking about? Grab you. What are you talking about? Is that abuse? Is that someone where you fearing for your life? Because women do the same thing to men. On the flip side of that, I ain't just talking about men snatching women. No, women grab men all the time. Grab them by their hair. Grab them by their throat, push them. Women do that too. And the younger we are, I feel like that happen a lot more often than once we get older and you know, we kind of pass that childish phase and we kind of know how to express ourselves and use our words or get the hell out of the situation. But when you're younger, I feel like it's a lot going on with the grabbing and pushing and shoving. So if it's that, should you go back and work it out? If it's just he grabbed you, I would say you know the man, you know his intent, you know what y'all was arguing about, you know what the situation was. You know if you feel safe in his presence or not, and you know if you pushed him to the brinks. And if you know all this stuff, yeah, I say contact the man, work it out, figure it out, set a boundary of this can't happen no more. Woo. I got a caller trying to call him. But if he actually putting his hands on you in a facet of he hit you, he choked you to the degree of it hurt. He ain't just grab you, you know. He choked you in the. Look, Nola, what's going on?
What's up, bro? Check this out. If a man hit a woman, she needs to just get the fuck on him because he's gonna keep hitting her. You know what I'm saying? He gonna say he's sorry and all that, but he gonna constantly hit her. He did. Another thing is, when it can't keep provoked, y'all like to provoke.
I'm gonna need you to go back inside because your Wi-Fi trash and you breaking up. While you walking outside, I don't know if you naked or what you got. I don't know if you naked or what you got going on, my boy. But Yeah, go ahead.
So he should be hitting a female, but she probably provoking nigga. You know how they like to get disrespectful, boy, fuck you and all that shit. But to touch upon the subject of fuck, who am I saying? Killing me. To touch upon the subject, damn, what the fuck you was just saying, nigga? I done forgot what you was saying. Run it again. I really forgot.
This man here crazy. No, okay, but hold on, but let me jump off what you just said. You said if the man hitting on her, she need to leave, don't come back, because if he hitting on her, he gonna keep hitting on her. When you say hitting on her, we not talking about.
Nigga, you should be touching a woman, period. You should be pushing, shoving, pulling, nothing like real shit. You shouldn't be doing that at all. You should have mind control to walk the fuck away.
All right, so we agree.
You shouldn't be hitting her.
We agree.
Touch a woman at all. She don't want you to touch her, don't touch her.
We agree. In a perfect world, you shouldn't be. But we not in a perfect world. And I'm not going to get on here and...
Be a perfect world on that type of shit regardless. Because the nigga get mad when you touch their moms and sisters.
I'm not going to sit on here and be holier than thou and act like we don't know how dynamics in relationships operate. We know...
That's all you got to say.
Huh?
That's all you got to say.
No, I'm still talking. What you mean? I'm about to hang up on you, interrupting me while I'm talking. We all know, and like I said, more so on a younger spectrum. At our age, no, nobody should be touching nobody. We should be grown enough to understand boundaries, not push each other's buttons, and all that, not get up in each other's personal space and face. But the younger generation, they don't know that. They ain't been through that. And I think we only know it now because we been through it. If you 40 years old right now, I'm pretty sure there was a situation, a relationship that you was in that involved some pushing and shoving, some pulling a motherfucker. When like you say, when a man should walk away, when a man walking away and a woman pulling her back, woman pulling him back when he trying to leave, snatching him by his shirt, and he turn around and grab her arm. We've all been there. We've all seen that. We all know that. We all know that's what's going on. So I'm not going to sit up here and be like just this advocate for don't put your hands on nobody and nobody's supposed. Yeah, we know that's the G code, but we know in reality it don't happen like that. In heated situations, when a woman leaving or a man leaving, you'd have been snatched and pulled back. What I'm talking about, yeah, I know. Nah, I got to get you off my line because you full of shit right now. I'm not about to let you be on here full of shit. You done called it enough times before. Hold on, stop. Hold on, everybody. If you new to the show, if you ain't never tuned into the show, this nigga done called in 1,000,000 times before. And if you done ever witnessed or sat through one of his segments when he done came on the show, you know what he talking about right now is bullshit. He pandering to y'all women right now. And I'm not about to let him sit on here and try to. Nah. What's up?
One thing. Look. Real shit. The girl saying that she having a hard time. So real shit.
Your Wi-Fi going out, my boy.
Hold on, my. Can you see me now?
I can see you, but your audio was cutting off. Come on, let's get it out. Get it out. What you got?
Okay. On some real shit, she can't feel hurt behind that shit. She gotta move on. Tell her just call me. You know what I'm saying? I can make it juicy for her.
Man, let me get this man out of here. How do I hang this man up? Well, I can't never hang you up. Man, hang up, man. Get off the live, man. But anyway, What's wrong with that little dude? All jokes aside, I'm bullshitting and bullshitting and fucking around. If you being physically abused, if you're not a participant in this abuse, cause see a lot of y'all are participants in the abuse. Y'all start the abuse or y'all abusive with the man, and then when he abusive back, you won't cry like you the victim. You can't do that. If both of y'all putting y'all hands on each other, it ain't no victim, cause both of y'all wrong. But if you're in a situation where you being abused, you being touched, you being done something to you that you don't want done to you, and you've expressed this, and some things you don't need that you don't have to express. Motherfucker punch you in your face or choking you till you fucking lose consciousness. You don't need to say nothing to that. That don't have to be talked about. But if you're in a situation where somebody putting their hands on you, hurting you physically, emotionally, and that's not what you want, leave. And if you leave and it's hard and you think about going back just because it's hard financially, that ain't smart. You willing to risk getting killed or seriously hurt and injured just because you struggling to pay a little bills? You got to figure that out. You got to downgrade your lifestyle. You might can't stay in a nice apartment or a nice house, or the best apartment or the best house. You might got to stay. You got to downgrade a little bit for a little while. Stay down till you come up. So to answer this person's question who asking, should she go back or what should she do if she got a hand? If that's is that his first time putting his hands on you? What do you mean he put his hands on you? Did he grab you? Was it a shoving match between the both of y'all? Or if this man physically punching you and hitting on you? If this man physically punching, hitting on you, slamming you, grabbing you, throwing you to the ground, mushing your face, whatever the case is, and you left, and you think about going back just because it's hard financially, I'm sorry to tell you, it's going to be hard financially by yourself. It's going to be hard financially with this man who whooping your ass. It ain't going to be easier just because you got another income. You still going to be getting your ass kicked, and you still going to have them bills coming. Might as well be by yourself and have them bills coming without getting your ass kicked. That's simple to me. But women find themselves in this space all the time. I never understand it. If somebody doing something to you that you don't want done to you, you got to leave and don't come back. Don't let them back. Me, I'm all up. Nothing is more, I was about to say nothing is more important than me. But since I'm married and got kids, I come after them. But I mean, outside of my wife and kids, my self-preservation is most important to me. And even if it was with my wife and she was, goddamn, my life was on the line, she putting guns in my face and pulling knives on me, I got to go. I'm not dealing with that. My life is more important than anything. I could go broke for a while. You might not be able to get the best car that you wanted. You might have to sell a car that you got to go buy you a cash car. Can't afford that car, no. Better go sell it and get you a cash car. You can't get the apartment, the 3-bedroom apartment. You better get that 1-bedroom apartment. You better stay down, hold it down till you could come up. You going back to the motherfucker that's beating your ass just because you broke don't make no sense in the world. It don't make no sense in the world for you to know you got hands put on you, to know that you left, but now because financially you hurting a little bit, you thinking about going back. You going back to get your ass beat? Let's make sense of it. We ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Make sense of it. You gonna go back to get your ass beat again? He gonna get mad again. You gonna get mad, something gonna happen, and you gonna get your ass beat. All because you can't pay your phone bill. You got AT&T, you might need to get Cricket. You know what I'm saying? You got Verizon, you might need to get Metro PCS or something. You might can't have cable for a little while. You got to figure out sacrifices to make to better your life for the long run. I think too many people worry about the now. Not enough people worry about down the line. Suffer for a little bit right now. Suffer for this year, for 2 years, to live better 3 years from now. Straight J said that's what my dog Luch was saying. Luch was full of shit. I wouldn't even about to let him sit on here and talk that talk. Because I'm not going to get on here. I don't want to get on here and preach like I'm Steve Harvey or something. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know what go on and I don't know what's realistic. And no, a man should never put his hands on his. I know shit happen. And yeah, theoretically and in the real world, yeah. I mean, in a perfect world, nobody's supposed to put their hands on nobody. But we all grown. We all have been in relationships, friendships, relationships, whatever it may be. We know that's not always possible. Or sometimes you got to get it out the way early on in life to learn. But anyway, stay down till you come up. It's hard for you financially right now. Whoever wrote this to me, it's hard financially right now. You got to cut back a little bit. If you're going out on the weekends, maybe you can't go out on the weekends. If you got a brand new car or a newer car that you're paying a car note on, maybe you can't have that. Maybe you need to give it back and go get you a cash car. If you left and you looking for an apartment with the best amenities, maybe you can't have that. You get your nails done every other week, 3 weeks, however, whatever your routine is, maybe you can't do that. You get your hair done every such, maybe you can't do that. Cut corners. That cell phone that you got, switch service providers. That cable that you got, get a streaming service. That streaming service that you got, better get a bootleg Fire Stick or something. There's always ways to cut corners. Financially, it's not an excuse for you to go get your behind beat. Just be smart. You know. You wouldn't even ask that question if you already know. You want somebody to talk you out of it. I ain't going to talk you out of it. No, don't go back. That's what I think you should do. Should you go back? No. What should you do? Downgrade your lifestyle a little bit. Make it easier for you to live without this person that's putting hands on you. You buy your kids new outfits every other day. Because if you're anything like my wife is always buying my girls something. I got a package coming to the house every other day. Oh, I bought the girls these shoes. I bought the girls these shirts. Stuff they don't necessarily need. Some stuff they need. Most stuff they don't need. If you're doing that, you might need to stop that. Cut corners. Put that money somewhere where it's going to be needed. Save it. Stash it. You want to take trips with your girlfriends? Can't do it. You want to go to brunch on Sundays? Can't do it. People be whining about financially. They can't do this and can't do that, but they live above their means. If you solo, you want income, you done left this man because he put his hands on you. You need to live like that. You can't live the same way you was living when it was a 2-income household. And then come asking a question saying somebody put their hands on you, but you struggling financially, so you think about going back. That's the craziest thing in the world. You left for a reason, babe. Snoop Be Knowing. Trying to tell y'all. Shout out to everybody coming in on Facebook. I can't keep up with everybody. Samantha came in. Charlene came in. Greg came in on Facebook. What up, what up, what up? Shout out to everybody on Instagram. Episode 28 tonight. This was simply Snoop Be Knowing. I gave my take on a lot of stuff that people hit me with in anonymous posts. Asking for advice. Scenarios, situations. I'm just telling y'all what Snoop know. Straight Jake say this man fussing at the girl. Nah, I'm not fussing. I'm just telling her. I'm just letting you know. I'm just saying. Snoop Be Knowing. Episode 28, man. We did it a little earlier tonight. Normally we live at 8 on Mondays. It's football season. Monday Night Football. So I might be moving episodes to 6 o'clock on Mondays, maybe. 6:30-ish. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. I don't know. But like I said, this was going to be a short episode tonight. Get in, get out. Appreciate y'all joining me. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube page. The link in the bio on Instagram. And, man, y'all have a good night. Go Saints.